Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Do you want to experience less fear in your life? I have good news. Since fear is a learned pattern, it means it can be unlearned. I have a strategy you can follow to get rid of your worries and limiting beliefs and live the life you deserve. Check out The Blueprint to Overcoming Fear, my mini ebook, which is free. The link is in the show notes. Don't let your ego use your anxieties as an excuse to keep you from living authentically. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 178. It's powerful and joyful to create equilibrium in your life. Being busy. It's a great shield to keep you from having to cope with anything in life. Unfortunately, there can be a major negative effects on your life if you are overly busy and overloaded for an extended period of time. In actuality, it can lead to stress, anxiety, and more widespread problems like discouragement and discontent. Fortunately, restoring equilibrium in your life can aid with this, which is why it's critical to be able to work towards greater balance. You are setting yourself up for failure if you view finding equilibrium as just another item to cross off on your never-ending to-do list. This is because to determine your imbalances, you must first examine the circumstances and cease moving both literally and figuratively. In actuality, one of the most important steps in achieving greater harmony in your life is learning to recognize and identify any problems that cause disparity. False beliefs regarding equilibrium. Do you envision a time when you ultimately are able to do everything and have a balanced life? When you are in charge of every aspect, including employment, relationships, health, fitness, finances, and so forth? There's a widespread misconception, especially among women, that you must juggle everything to achieve equilibrium. Additionally, there is a misunderstanding that everything in your life needs to be given equal weight and attention to maintain equilibrium. It's not necessary to do everything or devote the same amount of time to every aspect of your life to have it be balanced. There is no time management hacks that can assist you in fitting more into your day to solve this challenge. What is equilibrium? Balance is a mental state. It's more important to just be than to do. It has to do with the state of mind. Feeling energized, clear-headed, and concentrated causes one to feel stable. Being able to handle minor irritations without being overwhelmed or stuck by them. Additionally, you savor joyful moments and simple pleasures without getting sidetracked by the next task on your to-do list. It also indicates that you're moving closer to your objectives and coordinating your actions with intention. Feeling unbalanced is sluggish and trapped, circling, fretting, and ruminating. Being able to find steadiness amid motion is what equilibrium is all about, because life is always changing and it's always moving. Striking a balance is a continual process rather than a final product or something that can be checked off the to-do list. Advantages of living in balance. Living in equilibrium has many advantages. Some may even argue unanticipated advantages. Like number 1, balance equals better health. Achieving a healthy equilibrium in your life will benefit your physical and emotional well-being. Taking care of your body by eating a sensible diet and getting regular exercises is part of leading a healthy lifestyle. Your body will become stronger and healthier as a result of your dedication to achieving equilibrium, giving you the ability to carry out daily tasks. Additionally, important are work-life balance and stress management. Research has indicated that work policies that promote a healthy work-life balance led to a reduction in sick leave and absenteeism, a more concentrated and relaxed workforce, and enhancements in mental health and overall vitality of employees. Number 2, equilibrium leads to contentment. Attaining what makes you happy and supports your needs, objectives, and life goals is the fundamental component of attaining equilibrium. It follows that achieving balance in your life will inevitably make you feel happier. Happiness and satisfaction are two characteristics of contentment. You'll be well on your way to achieving your goals and sinking into a sense of serenity in the future if your life is full of routines that uphold your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Number 3, reduce stress is the outcome. Intentional lifestyle decisions like hanging out with friends and exercising frequently, along with work-life balance, all contribute to general wellness. When you decide to create a life that suits you, it's difficult to feel overburdened. Stress will decrease instead of causing pressure or anxiety. Number 4, balance leads to increased output. Numerous behaviors that support balanced lifestyle, like goal setting, eating well, and organizing yourself, also increase productivity. You'll be able to focus on the most important task and accomplish more in less time as you physically and mentally feel well. Number 5, savor life via equilibrium. At last, finding balance in your life allows you to take a break and enjoy yourself. Don't get me wrong, maintaining equilibrium can require a lot of effort. However, as soon as you find a better spot in life, you'll be able to let go of your feelings and energies, content just to appreciate everything that you have and a balanced existence has to offer. Equilibrium is a practice. You get better the more you practice. You occasionally lose balance, but you can also regain it. Equilibrium is achieved by continuously making tiny pivots as you go through your day, week, and year, much like walking on a tightrope. You adjust as soon as you sense a wobble. As you proceed, you continue to be conscious of that awareness. You wonder, what am I supposed to do? What matters at this moment? How can one live a balanced life? Equilibrium is highly subjective and can signify diverse things to different individuals. Making deliberate decisions about where to concentrate your energy and how you spend your time is the hallmark of a balanced life. You know exactly what you should or shouldn't be doing and why. You are self-aware and able to course correct when you need to. Living a well-adjusted life does not entail taking up every task. You are unable to complete everything. Living in equilibrium is setting aside time and energy for the things that truly matter to you and adapting your goals and priorities and obligations and shift them as necessary. At times, it may entail focusing on the present and letting go of other considerations, then making adjustments as circumstances evolve. How to establish equilibrium. Balance doesn't just happen. Maintaining equilibrium in your life requires deliberate action, setting the goal and carrying it through. To achieve stability, there isn't a single universally applicable approach because everyone's definition of equilibrium is different. Each of you has a unique intention, desire, and goals. Nevertheless, you can take the following steps to feel more balanced by using them to help you identify what matters to you. Number 1, set priorities. After determining which issues in your life are causing you to lose your equilibrium, it's time to consider how it ought to be. This is the point where you need to mix your planning, prioritization, and inventive abilities. Look out for situations you are dissatisfied, bad habits, and disappointments in particular, as these are fantastic indicators that something is off in your life. It's then up to you to examine closely what you do with your time and contrast it with the kind of life you wish to lead. Does it make sense, or are you putting your time and effort into endeavors that eventually advance your goals? You may have to rearrange your priorities based on what you discover. Since you will be putting the most effort and dedicating the most time to the things that matter most to you, this is the easiest way for you to rebalance your life. Number 2, breaking negative behaviors. Finding equilibrium involves more than just devoting more time and attention to the things that matter to you. It also entails withdrawing time and effort from the things that aren't beneficial. This can be difficult for many, unfortunately, since you typically learn to use unhealthy coping mechanisms that temporarily seem to assist, but ultimately make you more unbalanced. Examples of this include compulsive buying, overindulging in food, binge drinking, and even drug use. Naturally, treating these addictions and dysfunctional coping mechanisms is essential to long-term balance. Number 3, take care of yourself. Establishing and preserving equilibrium in your life requires regular self-care routine that safeguards, nourishes, and improves your health and well-being. Self-care is everything that you consciously do that is a part of caring for your mental, emotional, and physical health. While it's a simple notion, it's something frequently overlooked. Basic self-care is vital to improving mood and reducing stress. It's about refueling yourself so you can continue to do the things that you are passionate about. It's something you should indulge in regularly. Number 4, practice thankfulness. All humans have an innate leaning toward negativity, which was advantageous for your survival thousands of years ago, but is less useful today. Because of this tendency, it's frequently simpler to concentrate on the things that go wrong than the ones that go right. You can focus on the positive aspects of your life and gain more balanced perspective by starting a gratitude practice. Number 5, incorporate mindfulness. Keeping your focus where it belongs is the foundation of mindfulness. Your ability to refocus your attention where it needs to be increases with improved attention to detail. Regularly check in with yourself. Think about what it is and what is not working for you. Next, devise a plan to modify the effective elements. Moving forward with equilibrium. Recall that leading a balanced life does not include doing everything or assigning everything the same amount of weight. It does not imply perfection. To live a well-adjusted life, you must be aware of your goals, keep an eye on current events, and modify your course when necessary. There are going to be moments when you lose your equilibrium because your life can change regularly. Do you need help to create equilibrium in your life? Are you looking for a way to alter negative patterns of behavior? Do you need some accountability to help you create a well-balanced life? If so, please reach out to me at terrykozlowski.com and we can create a plan for you to alter how your mind deals with these thought processes. Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.